Milltown Credit Union. Your trusted alternative to traditional banks. How are you, friends? Good afternoon. Today is Tuesday, December 31st, the last day of the year 2024. Here we have some of the most relevant news of the day in the region. In the country, we have a somewhat special program today. Let's go with the headlines. A dangerous subject is wanted in Cesar Cañazales is going to be telling us about this. Man who the Searle police are looking for, and well, he can really be very dangerous. Farewell 2024. We are going to tell you where the best party is, and definitely the biggest to say goodbye to this year. Claudia Guzman also has a special report for us, and we will have a brief summary of some of the most outstanding news at a national level. Something worldwide, of course something local of this 2024, and we are going to say goodbye by thanking you, our audience, because today a special anniversary is being celebrated. A broad daylight shooting on Saturday in North Searle, near an area that has many problems with prostitution and violent crime, has police still searching for a man considered very dangerous. Cesar Cañazales tells us what happened. The shooting happened on Saturday just after noon, near Linden Avenue North and 102nd Street. Video recorded by Steele Smith shows a Maserati pulling up to the side of a road, just after a Jeep pulling up and trying to block the Maserati. The driver of the Jeep gets out and says something to the driver of the Maserati. He pulls out a gun and fires 8 bullets at the Maserati. The Maserati runs away and the Jeep follows. Searle police said in a statement that they searched for both vehicles, but did not locate them. There are no reports of injuries or deaths related to this shooting. Eric Munoz, police detective, says the investigation is still ongoing and the suspect is being sought. A black man with dreadlocks between 20 and 30 years old, wearing a black hooded sweatshirt. The northern Searle area near Aurora Avenue between 85th and 145th Streets Northwest is one of the most violent areas of the city, according to police. It is an area with a lot of prostitution, crime and drug dealing. In June, there was a shooting on Aurora Avenue near 101st Street. That was also recorded by Steele Smith, to try to reduce violence and crime in that area. The Searle City Council approved the installation of surveillance cameras and a law that prohibits people with a history related to prostitution from entering that area. According to police data, there have been approximately 90 shootings in the northern part of the city. Jamie Mendez News, Cesar Cañazales reported. Thank you, Cesar. The police are asking the community to, if they have knowledge of this incident, please call either 911 or the Violent Crime Reporting Line. That line is 206-233-5000. Well, today the city of Chirot is dressing up to say goodbye to 2024. And like every year, it has a beautiful show prepared for us at the Space Needle. Claudia Guzman has all the details for us. That's right, Jamie, we are at Space Nadal, the place where the celebration will take place tonight, to say goodbye to the year. This is what will happen here. This new year, the emblematic Space Needle will be the stage for an impressive fireworks show that will light up the sky with vibrant colors in pure energy. Get ready for a magical event that unites thousands of people in the city of Seattle with an unforgettable experience. The Armory Stage at the Seattle Center annually hosts a music concert, with local artists headlining the stage at the International Fountain English Channel. There will be live electronic music and a video projection show. From 10 to 11:30 at night, there will be a big light show every half hour. At 11:53, the long-awaited show will begin with 500 drones around Space Naren. The countdown will start at 11:59 and just at midnight, a spectacular fireworks show by Alaska Airlines will welcome 2025. We recommend arriving before 10 at night to find the best spot, as the areas around the Searle Center usually fill up quickly, although you can also find wonderful views aboard a ferry or even from Cary Park. Whether you go alone with friends or family, this is an experience that only Searle can offer. Make this 2025 the beginning of something great. So if you still don't have plans for tonight's celebration, you still have time to get here to the heart of this celebration. Reported from Chirol for Jamie Mendez News, Claudia Guzman. Thank you, Claudia. It seems that this party is going to be spectacular. And this year that ends today was full of great events. To finish here we have a brief summary of the highlights of the World Up to our region. 2024 was highlighted by significant elections in the United States and Latin America. Trump won a previously improbable re-election. Maduro apparently lost, but he is still there, and Mexico elected its first female president. The wars between Russia and Ukraine, Israel and Palestine continue to shed blood. Contrary to popular discontent, the United States had a very good economic year. Reduction in inflation and record profits on Wall Street. Boeing had another turbulent year, prolonging doubts about the safety of its planes and a strike that left them stopped for a month and a half. Former police chief Adrian Diaz went from being an admired leader to the target of serious accusations. A coming out of the closet and fired by his former ally, the mayor of Sairon. A cyclonic bomb destroyed everything it found and left thousands dark and cold. Local sport ended the year with more sorrow than glory, with no trophies to raise. Not everything was bad. A solar eclipse had millions looking up at the weather and celebrating together. The light rail finally reached Bellevue, Redmond and Linwood. Several students went from the possible closure of 21 schools to no closure for now. From 4 zebras that escaped from a truck, one named Sugar kept us in joyful suspense for several days until a Mount Vernon cowboy caught her. And let's not forget that now we can sleep peacefully because we will no longer be devoured by the murder hornet and well, in 2024. Midia and Jamie Mendez News were born and thanks to a team effort and of course you, our audience. The news did not die. We want to sincerely thank you and wish you a happy and prosperous 2025. The news was brought to you today by Milltown Credit Union, your reliable alternative to traditional banks. Comcast has been committed to advancing digital equity in Washington for over 10 years.